So, you thinking about moving to Bellingham, Washington, and more specifically Ferndale, Washington? Well, in this video, I'm going to take you around, show you a few different neighborhoods, different price points to see what might fit into your budget. And if you stick around to the end of this video, I'm going to show you all around Ferndale, why people love to live here. You're not going to want to miss it, so let's get after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about eating, sleeping, playing, working, as well as the good and bad about living in Bellingham, Washington and the surrounding areas, then subscribe below and tap the bell icon for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market in Bellingham and the surrounding areas. My name is Dale Servicek and I'm with the Living in Bellingham, Washington team, and every day we get calls, texts, and emails from people just like you, and we love it. So whether you're thinking of moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. Info's in the description below. We'll help you make that smooth move to the Bellingham, Washington or surrounding areas. So right now I am in Ferndale, Washington at the Hovander Homestead Park. This is a nice little facility, about 350 acres. This was originally settled by the Hovander family in the late 1870s. They immigrated here from Sweden, came here and set up a homestead on this 350 acres here just to the west of the Nooksack River and near Tenant Lake. So you can see here, this is their family homestead that they built around the 1900s. The family owned this property until 1969, which then the Whatcom County purchased it, turned it into a park in 1971, and it's been just a great place for the public since then. As you can see, there's beautiful gardens on the property. They have a lot of the historical barns here in the background. Every year they got several festivities throughout the summer months where they bring out a lot of kids. There's a petting zoo, a playground. We're right next to the Nooksack River, lots of pavilions for picnics, barbecues, birthdays, you name it. Just a beautiful place to come spend the weekend. I'd encourage you to check it out if you're in the area. Also, we're gonna head over to Tenant Lake, which is a protected habitat for eagles, blue heron, duck, swallows, all those things. There's a really neat marsh boardwalk that we're gonna walk across, and there's a neat tower that gives you a nice elevated view of the area as well. So let's go check it out. So here we are at Tenant Lake. We're at the Interpretive Center and Fragrance Garden, and I'm gonna walk around here and show you some of the cool grounds that are in this area. It's very well kept. It's a nice place to come. It's pretty quiet here. It's a weekday afternoon in the fall, so we got the place all to ourselves. And as I walk along here, you're gonna see there's a lot of really cool fragrance flowers, herbs, different types of decorative arrangements you'll see as we walk through here. It's just a beautiful little area and a good place to come for a date. Bring that special someone or your kids to just enjoy a nice little afternoon or evening. And you can see behind me there's a tower. We're gonna go up in that and you're gonna get a great view of Tenant Lake and the surrounding area as well. But yeah, it's just a nice little park. This is on the southwest corner of Hovander Homestead Park. It's a little bit of a drive over from where we were just a minute ago at the house. And yeah, come check it out if you're in the area. It's a great place to spend the afternoon. Well, unfortunately, I'm not going to get to show you the boardwalk across Tenant Lake because it is closed right now between October 15th and February 4th for waterfowl hunting season. I'm not sure exactly what that means. I think it could mean two different things. Number one, maybe they want to let the birds here feel very comfortable and not have humans around so that they can come to the sanctuary and be protected from the hunters. Or maybe they're worried about people out there. If there's hunters out there hunting in the various surrounding areas that are not part of this wildlife preserve, maybe it's for the safety of the public. So who knows, but we're gonna head up into that tower right there in just a second. So here we are at Pioneer Park in Ferndale, Washington, and of course we're late in the fall, late in the evening on a weekday, so they got the place all locked up. But there's quite a few events throughout the summer and the Christmas times of the year that are really great for the family. In the summer they have Old Settlers Days, which is usually every year in July for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They have all of these historic log homes and buildings here opened up with all sorts of cool museum things, as well as gifts, food trucks, music. It's just packed. A lot of fun people out here to hang out with and enjoy the day with. They also have, of course, at Christmas time, they have lighted Christmas for 2 weekends in the first part of December. And then they have a big community center and pavilion over that way, where they have a lot of Christmas gifts and food, essentially like a Christmas market. So check out Google if you're looking at things to do in Ferndale. This is a great one, great place to bring the family and the kids. Highly encourage you to check it out. And let's move on to maybe Main Street, and I'll show you around over Main Street, Ferndale. So here we are on Main Street, Ferndale, Washington. Of all the places in Whatcom County, I would say Ferndale downtown looks the most original, probably to the way it was when it was founded in the late 1800s. Ferndale was originally founded in 1871, incorporated right around 1900. The original name of the town was Jam, because it was a big log jam in the Nooksack River nearby. And the school teacher decided it needed a new, more picturesque name, so she named it Ferndale, which was after the ferns that were growing around the schoolhouse at the time. So since it became Ferndale. So there's a couple cool restaurants around here. You have the infamous Main Street Bar and Grill back here, which has been a staple of the Ferndale Main Street area probably for about 60, 70 years. And then you got the famous Cedars Restaurant here, which is a place you can come and get some good old-fashioned greasy food. And then right across the way, you can see behind us are some of the new additions. There's District Brewery back here. There's also another brewery called Fringe. And then there's another one actually that just recently opened. I think it's called Taps Down. And it's a self-serve brewery where you go in and you pour your own beer. So I haven't been to that one, but you might want to check it out. A couple other good restaurants. We got Dimitri's Greek Restaurant here. We have Leader Block Wine and Eatery across the way. Great Mexican restaurant just down here called Chihuahuas. And yeah, a lot of good places to eat. So I'd highly encourage you to come check out Main Street for a good old-fashioned downtown old school experience. Try some of the new places, try some of the old, and let's go check out some more Ferndale. So here we are in the heart of Ferndale, Washington at 5940 Shannon Avenue. This is a 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath house coming in at 3,156 square feet on the size. This house was built in 2007 and features a 0.20 acre lot. And this house is coming in at a list price of $837,000. This house has great views out the back of Mount Baker. It's got a really nice deck with gas hookup so you can get your barbecue out there, enjoy some nice evenings in the spring, summer, and fall. And then you're also gonna have solid hardwood floors throughout this entire house, granite countertops all over the place. Plus you have your main primary bedroom and ensuite on the main level, so you're not gonna have to worry about stairs. The other 3 bedrooms are upstairs as well, but it's gonna also have AC in this house. You got a 3-car garage. There's just amazing vaulted ceilings, a lot of high-end finishes. You're gonna get a lot of sunlight in this house as well. So perfect example of what you can get in Ferndale for the money. And let's check around the neighborhood and see what it looks like. So here we are at 6049 Rossi Lane in Ferndale, Washington. This is a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home coming in at a size of 1,953 square feet. This is a brand new construction home on a 0 lot line, and it is listed for $645,000. This home being new construction is going to have a lot of the typical things that you'd expect, such as very open floor plan, a lot of the white and gray finishes. It's going to have the white quartz countertops, European style soft close cabinets throughout the house. It has a massive laundry room with tons of storage. When you go upstairs to the 2nd level is where the primary bedroom and ensuite is. There's a large 300 square foot deck that looks out over the elevated views to the northwest. You probably have some pretty amazing sunsets there as well. And as I spin around, you can see you've got a little bit of extra parking here, and you're not going to have neighbors too close. This is a great property, a great example of what you get in Ferndale in the $600,000 price range. So I'd encourage you to check it out. And in the meantime, on the way out, I'm going to show you what the neighborhood looks like. So here we are in Malloy Village here in Ferndale, Washington. This is 2089 Roxy Loop. This is a 3-bedroom, 3.5-bath property coming in at a square footage of 2,580. It is a 0 lot line home. As you can see, it is a detached home, but you're not going to be required to take care of any of your yard around here. It's built in 2012. You can see as I spin around here, you have a nice park area that is in the front, maintained by the HOA. And the price on this property is $530,000. Now this house sits on 3 levels. We're looking here at essentially the second level, which is the main level from the front. You do have to go up a few stairs, but when you go in there, you got your nice big open floor plan, kitchen, living room. The primary ensuite is on that level as well, so you're not gonna have to climb any stairs to go to bed at night. And then you got a couple bedrooms and some nice flex space and bathrooms and laundry upstairs. And when you head down from that main level, you're gonna go to the level on the back side where they have the alley access for your 2-car garage. There's another bonus room slash flex room that could be used as a second living space, or could be used as another bedroom. And it has a full bath down there as well. So there's a lot of possibilities with this property. One of the other nice features about this area, they're gonna be putting in the Thornton overpass. So it's gonna be a lot more accessible from I-5. Not that it's too far off I-5 anyways right now, but just gonna make it that much better. So as always, on the way out, I'm gonna show you the neighborhood. So here we are in Ferndale, Washington at the Centennial Riverwalk. We're at the east end of the Riverwalk, which is the beginning. You can see the Nooksack River right there behind me. Normally on a clear day, you can see Mount Baker there to the southwest. But just to recap in this video, I want to thank you for sticking around to the end. Ferndale, as we mentioned before, probably a town of about 15,000 people. It's about 2 or 3 exits up I-5 from Bellingham, north of Bellingham. So you're looking at only about a 10-minute drive if you work in Bellingham and you live in Ferndale. You're gonna get a little bit of a discount on prices of homes. Homes are gonna be probably about 5 to 7% lower than what you'd pay for in Bellingham. Median home values as of the making of this video in Ferndale are gonna be right around the $530,000 to $535,000 price range. That gets you your typical 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,400 square foot home on a typical suburban lot. So I'd encourage you to check out properties. A lot of new construction. I would bet in all of Whatcom County, Ferndale has probably got the most new construction going on in the meadows, various builders out there. A lot of good options ranging anywhere from the $500,000 all the way up to probably about $1 million, $1.2 million. So a lot of options there. Great views in Ferndale. It's a little bit of elevation that slopes down to the east. So a lot of great properties have views, spectacular views to the east for sunrises and to see Mount Baker as well. So just a nice evening here. You can see these are some condos along the Riverwalk here that were built about 10, 15 years ago. Good options here as well. And yeah, I'd encourage you to check out Ferndale if you're looking at purchasing in the area. If you are coming from out of the area and you want to check out Ferndale, I'd love to show you around town. Give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. Info's in the description below. Help you make that smooth move to the Bellingham, Washington area, or more specifically Ferndale. See you next time.